Welcome to Legal Matters. My name is Tim Shaw. I'm the Thailand correspondent for the Seven Network of Australia. It's always fascinated me about the different legal systems that exist in countries around the world, and the Thai legal system is no different. Joining us on Legal Matters is Gerald Kippen. He's from dktaxandlaw.com, and the topic today, arbitration. Gerald, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Tim. Happy to be here.
Explain arbitration. What is arbitration?
Tim, arbitration is an alternative means of dispute resolution, generally a dispute involving a contract between parties. And when I say alternative, what I mean is it's a means of having a binding settlement of that agreement, decision, without going to court.
Why should clients choose arbitration to settle a dispute?
Tim, there's several advantages to using arbitration, particularly for international clients. For starters, you're able to choose who your judge is, so then you may want to find somebody, or you're able to find somebody who may be a specialist in the area. For instance, say it's construction, who knows about construction matters. Whereas a judge, you're just taking a guess whether, you may be lucky if you find a judge that knows about the minutiae of construction matters. You're also able to control the process, the location of the arbitration, the language in which the arbitration will be proceeded, the documents which are submitted. That has an effect on costs, because if you do not need to translate all the documents into a local language, for instance, Thai, therefore you save on cost, and the parties are able to follow the proceedings much more easily if it's in their native language. Another very important aspect and advantage to arbitration that you're not going to have with a court judgment or a court proceeding is the final judgment. It's enforceable in any one of the over 150 countries in the world that have signed a treaty called the New York Convention. So those would be the main reasons.
So how do I ensure that my case does go to arbitration and we stay out of expensive court proceedings?
Good point, Tim. Arbitration is contractually based. It's based on an agreement between the parties. There has to be a supporting law in the relevant jurisdiction where the arbitration will proceed. For instance, in Thailand, there's something called the Arbitration Act. But then there needs to be an agreement between the parties that they will resolve their dispute without going to court and use arbitration. And that agreement needs to comply with the relevant law. And in this case that we're talking about, if the arbitration was to be in Thailand, with the Arbitration Act of Thailand.
Who specifically should use arbitration over general court actions? Are there particular categories of business that really should consider arbitration before court?
Well, again, Tim, anybody, it would depend on the client's needs, and that's something that we have when we're in a drafting stage, what we call transactional phase of advising a client. Sometimes it would be advisable to use litigation, and it depends on the particular client's needs. But as a general matter, I would say international parties. When the parties are international from different countries, and that's basically what you see worldwide. Arbitration over the last 50 years has exploded exponentially worldwide, and it's only increasing because of the advantages that I've already enumerated.
So arbitration can save time and money.
Correct.
Fantastic. Gerald Kippen, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
If you'd like to contact Gerald Kippen directly, visit dktaxandlaw.com or visit thephuketnews.com. This has been Legal Matters with Tim Shaw. We'll see you next time.